We want to
So
hear
many to
from
think
you.
of.
We want to hear if you're listening. We want to
Or
hear
just
from
send us a spam email. We just want something. Yeah.
Anything. Send us a meme, whatever.
What? Yeah.
you. Yeah, we're
Send
down.
us a link to
Send
memes.
us a stock tip. I don't know. Insider trading.
Speaking of stock tips, Dogecoin did rally today, which leads me to my question for the week. So there's this thing where Elon Musk is supposed to be hosting Saturday Night Live, but it's like, should he be hosting? There are people on Saturday Night Live that are going to boycott and not do the show. Like the actors, they're like not going to be in the episode because he's controversial. And it's like, why is Elon Musk controversial to the left? The man literally created the most efficient green vehicle that there is. And like in the thing with Dogecoin, he's giving an outlet for the little man to harass other billionaires. Isn't that something that the left like generally would champion? So I want to ask you guys, why does the left hate Elon Musk and why is the right like embracing him? I just don't get it.
Well, we were talking about this a little bit earlier, and I actually think I kind of found an answer to this through our discussion, and it's because the left loves people who do exactly the same as them. And Elon Musk does what he wants to do. And the left will hate people that do what they want to do because they want compliant people, not independent people. And I think a part of your question you didn't really get to yet is like the right embraces him, even though he's really not like any kind of right wing dude. But it's just because like he's an independent guy, and conservatism is about, you know, doing what you want to do as an individual. So
Yeah,
hopefully
leave
that's a
me
good
alone.
answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of a different answer there, but like I think that at the end of the day, like they want you to do what they're telling you to do, um, and he just cuts against that cloth so hard, and he I don't know, he's also just he's funny, like in this super weird way. Like he's probably not the kind of guy that if you were just like hanging out with him when he was like in his like 20s, that you'd be like, man, this guy's hilarious. But there's just something about like, I guess it's because he has become so successful and everything. Like he's just hilarious. But he's just like a realist. I feel like when it comes to a lot of things, whether that's him like creating some crazy new technology or what have you. But I think it's just because I mean he's just said things here and there that they didn't like, and it's very silly.
But why do you think somebody in a very similar, I don't know, status of him like Bill Gates has stood with, the media? Like,
Because he
why
does
are,
what they tell him to do.
I guess that's true.
Because Bill Gates stood to gain a lot from the vaccine. He's like, I'll do whatever you want, just jab people.
What has Bill Gates done that stood up to the left ever?
No, well, I mean, he's like a massive capitalist that takes control of everything he can with his money. I mean, he just
Yeah,
has done
yeah,
that
he
for his
does
career.
that, but he says like, no, you should tax me more. You should take my money.
Yeah,
But he
because
was wants
he
it.
understands that the left allows his business to have so much power that it's actually beneficial for him to align himself with the left. So
And didn't he also create the thing was like give half your wealth when you die, or was that Warren Buffett or somebody like that?
No,
I
that
think it
was
was
the
Gates.
government. That was the government. They can
Well, I mean,
tax you
like
60% on your estate.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I just mean like, isn't there some like pledge that a bunch of these billionaires have done where it's like when they die they'll give like half of their money to some charities or something? I think he created that. Or if he didn't, he's like, because I remember there was this huge thing where a bunch of lefties were mad at Jeff Bezos because he was like, I'm not going to do that.
Wait, who's about to be richer? Jeff Bezos' ex-wife or Melinda Gates?
Bezos, right? He's richer than Gates, isn't he?
Well, he was, but they got divorced like a couple years ago. Bill Gates is just getting divorced now. I don't know. All I know is Jeff
She
Bezos got
spent that.
divorced, and then instantly his wife was like top 10 richest people in the world. like
That's really
for
funny.
no reason.
I think that's pretty good.
Jeff Bezos' wife has been spending that money or something.
Yeah.
She's lower on the list. She dropped out of the top 10.
Probably. I don't know.
To think, realistically, Elon Musk and Mark Cuban are just staking a ton of money into Dogecoin. And yes, some people are making money from it, but they're probably like really reaping their rewards. You know what I mean? like,
Well, Elon's been hesitant because somebody owns like 80% of Dogecoin, and he's
yeah.
like,
10 people own 80% of it.
he's like, if you would if the people would relinquish this, I would like fully endorse this, and I would put a ton of money in here.
Yep.
But that's his concern with it.
Well, I mean, some things get created
It's
as
funny
a
'cause he's-
joke.
It's funny because you said Dogecoin was like, so the little guy can get back at the billionaire. Then you're talking about the billionaires are the ones making bank off it. So it's kind of funny how you say that.
Well, no, like I think that's part of the reason he does it, but I think another reason he does it is because he's got a lot more money than us, and so he can dump, $1 million, and when Doge goes from 20 cents to 50, it's not like me putting $1,000 in.
Well, here's what's crazy, man. How about all these people who just don't even realize that if they do what they're supposed to do, they're going to get throttled by short-term capital gains taxes. Like, it's like
Learned my lesson on
43.5%.
I'm surprised that
4 years ago.
I'm
That's
surprised
why I
this
haven't
stuff.
sold a Bitcoin since.
That ain't true.
I'm surprised that like stocks like that haven't taken a hit more over this capital gains tax, honestly.
Wait, what?
But
Wait.
well, like, has it gone through yet? Has the capital gains tax?
I mean,
gone
there's
through yet?
already.
I mean, like
gains
the new law where it's
Wait,
like
what's the new one?
really high.
Yeah, what's the new law?
I don't think it's
didn't he
changing that
propo-
much. People just go crazy because Joe Biden says something about it.
I thought
It was
they
already
like
ridiculously
proposed.
high
It's
I thought they proposed it
43.5%. It's insane.
Yeah,
for short term. Yeah,
So,
I think the long term might be going up or something.
I think that's what it was. And so I was wondering.
Because long term's only 15%, or maybe 20.
maybe they should just make them zero.
Yeah, because if you're smart, you should get to keep your money. Anyways,